Hi, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mr. Green again. This is another in my lessons in Algebra 1. We're going to be looking today at ratios from a different perspective. We're going to look at them from the perspective of percents. Percent is a word that comes from the Latin word percentium. Long time ago, they used to write this as 1 over 100. But you know what? People used to get lazy, and so they started writing it as writing it as over 0. And then they just added the other 0 up here on top so that it looked like a percent sign. So when you see percent sign, think 1 over 100. It really is an easy way of doing things. For example, if I wanted to convert this percent into a decimal, I would write this as 11 over 100. And I'm done. There's nothing more to it. This one I want to write as 18 over 100. Well, I'm done, except that they're both even, so I'm going to divide both numbers by 2, right? And I will get 9 over 50. That's the fraction. This one I would write as 50 over 100, but I notice that 50 goes into both of them and I get 1 over 2. That's how you can write decimals quickly as fractions, so there won't be any real problem with them. Okay? Well, let's go ahead and look at some other things here. If I'm given a numerical format like this one, 12% times 27, that's the same thing as the word format. What is 12% of 27? Okay, so I'm going to be multiplying. If I see 39 divided by 30%, that's saying 39 is what is 30% of what number? So all you got to do there is divide by 30%. Okay? This one says 19 divided by 54. Well, neither one of those have the percent sign behind them, so I'm trying to find the percent. What percent of 54 is 19? You notice the big number goes on bottom. The whole goes on bottom. The part goes on top. What percent of 54 is 19? This one says 0.12 times 27. What is 12% of 27? Notice the same thing, 12%, 12 over 100, 12%. Same thing down here decimally, 39 divided by 0.30. 39 is 30% of what number? Taking the 30%, okay? So let's go on, do it. You know what? There's some games that you can play out there. This one right here, this website right here, I'd show you how to click on that, but it just doesn't work for me when I'm doing it this way. So I'm just going to go to it here. And you can go look for the games on that website, and there's a percent game out there. There are more games. You can play different ones. But you can start this percent game out there and see how it's done. It says, for each problem, fill in the missing value, then click enter. That's not that difficult to do. So we're given a fraction, 3 over 4. They're wanting the decimal equivalent of it, 0.75. Notice how I had the percent out here, so all I had to do is put the 2 0, or move the decimal 2 places. So it's not that difficult. And you can play this game and get pretty good at this. 2 over 5 is 0.4. Well, that would be 40%. Okay? And I think I have to enter the percent there. Oh, I do. I had to enter the percent sign in there to get it correct. Okay? This one's saying, what is the fraction if this is my decimal? Well, it's 15 over 100, right? That reduces to 3 divided by 20. And you can just do those in your head if you need to and get them right. This one is giving you a fraction of 29 over 1,000. So instead of being 29%, it's going to be 0.29% or 0.029. Is what you would be looking at there. You see, this is a relatively easy game. Not a problem whatsoever. I'm going to let you guys play with it a little bit when you get a chance. Please do. It's really a fun game. Lets you get better at dealing with percentages. Okay? So let's look at some problems here. This one says 90 is what percentage of 90? 90 of 90, that means it's going to be 100%. How did I get that? Well, I put the whole number on bottom, 90. I take what I'm trying to find the percentage of on top, 90. 90 is what percent of 90? 90 divided by 90 equals 1. 2 decimal places, 100%. Okay? What is 20% of 20? That would take 20 times the decimal, 0.2. And I'm going to get 4. That's that easy. 0 is what percentage of 20? Well, 0 and 20. 0 of 20. 0 on top means I'm going to get 0%. Find 90% of the number 20. So I'm going to take 20 times 0.9. And I'm going to get 18. That's that easy. That's all there is to these. If you have any questions, please bring them to tutoring. I want to talk to you about them, and I'll talk to you next time.